All right, shalom, shalom, boys. Yeah, I am out today. It's a family day today. It's just a beautiful thing to be able to just take off and plan a day trip to uh, show the children that you really love them. And there's many ways that you can show your children that you love them, of course. But uh, it's just a beautiful thing to be able to just take them so that they can have a good time in spite of all of the calamity that's going on in this world, in spite of uh, the decay of society. That doesn't mean that your sphere, your circle, uh, cannot be at peace and prosperous in everything that they do. So we're here at the water park. I don't know if you could see it in the background. I'm outside, but we're here having a good time. And I was just sitting back and I was just watching the children play, and it got me to thinking about accountability uh, and responsibility because in this life it's important that we understand that we're going to be held accountable for everything that we do. We're going to be held to account for everything that we do, and people don't seem to understand that uh, today. And if you look at how society is structured today, everything is about shifting accountability, shifting responsibility onto someone else so that uh, we as a society can do whatever it is that we want to do and that there's no repercussions. But the sad reality is that there's always repercussions. You can ignore reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. I'll give you a perfect example of of society and the shifting of responsibility. This whole credit repair craze, which is coming to an end, but this whole credit repair craze uh, that I saw happen a couple of years ago and it just blew up. Everything is about your credit now. Everything is tied to that 3-digit mark of the beast score. And you better get that credit score up. You better get that 700 above because that determines your status in society. This is how it's viewed today, at least out looking, on the outside looking in. That's how it appears. Um, and it's dangerous uh, to do that because again, credit repair. Now, sure, a lot of people can say uh, we're teaching people how to deal with injustices even on their credit, and I get that. You got false addresses, misinformation on your credit report. I think that that should be cleared up, especially if your name and your social security number and your identity is attached to that stuff and you're operating in this world. Yeah, you should clean that stuff up. So there's a legitimate need for this service. However, uh, how it is marketed today, and it's amazing to see who's marketing this credit repair. I mean, um, just like in the 1930s or the 29 crash, when you hear the shoe shine boy giving you stock tips, now is the time to go because see, now we got every Pookie and Ray Ray, every Bonquisha, every uh, 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 would be expert, got the information on how to rig your credit, and they're selling that. And the overall theme is, you know, you can have anything. I saw this one guy on Facebook. He said you can have anything removed off your credit in 15 days. Just anything. Just so if and in other words, you can go out there and you can mess up, and for him to you pay him a fee, and he'll remove it off your credit report in 15 days. See, it's all marketed uh, towards to the person that's receiving it, and the spirit that comes up on them is that wow, I don't have to be held accountable. I can do whatever one I can do whatever it is that I want to do. I can be irresponsible, and I can just pay this guy, and all that it goes away. I don't have to worry about I can front and I can have a 700 credit score, 700, 800 credit score. Uh, but I don't have to be held accountable. I could just buy it. That's a problem. That's a problem. The credit card debt alone is in the trillions of dollars, and it's going up. Where you find more people living off their credit cards to pay basic necessities and to buy food now more than you've ever seen. This is a problem, and it's all coming to a head. It's coming to a head right now, and I thank y'all for it because it needs to come to a head. Because people need that red pill. They need that good old fashioned dealing with the consequences of the reality that they have forsaken, that they have ignored, that they have uh, not moved on. We got people today that, again, they don't want any accountability. And look at the society that we have as a direct result of it. I'd say, before, and I tell people, hey man, get into anything vein based. Uh, do hair, do makeup, uh, repair credit, um, sell jewelry, um, anything associated with making somebody appear better than they actually are. That's basically what it comes down to. And you've seen these businesses skyrocket. You know, um, all these 3 and 4 and 5 coats of makeup and these fake eyelashes and these fake wigs and this stuff or whatever. What is it getting these women? But they do it. What is it? Acting like a Pookie and Ray Ray all day. And I speak about my people in general. Uh, and people may think that I hate my people. I don't hate my people at all. I have a black family. I mean, I'm raising children. You know, and I want them to understand accountability. I want them to understand uh, that they will be held accountable, and that in spite of this world telling them through uh, their industries all the profit, because it's all about profit. It ain't about really helping anybody. It's about profit. It's about scams. It's about getting over. It's about something for nothing. I want them to understand that you will be held accountable. And, credit repair is an excellent, again, there's people that legitimately need um, uh, these services. And I know some good people that do it. Uh, I'm just talking about the majority of people that sell the product and purchase the product of credit repair for the sole purpose of avoiding accountability. Okay? I want to be very clear about that. But this is where we are, you know? Um, so this is why we say, come out of this line of thinking, because, you can take the person out of the hood. You can't take the hood out of you ever heard that statement? You can't take the hood out of the person. And for the majority of the part, I am from the hood. I am from Fort Greene Farragut Projects in Brooklyn, New York. That's where I had a part of my childhood. Okay, so I understand, I get it, but we must attempt to be transformed through the renewing of our mind, because when I came to the knowledge of this thing, man, and this is why you see people ain't serious, because yeah, it shows in the action. It shows in the, a person that get it, it's just like boom, they can move on a word. It's just like I get it, I got it. The light done went off, but with folk today, the light is dim. You can just tell. They'll inquire about it, but they ain't gonna act on it. They may admire it, but they're not gonna do it themselves. Uh, it's a sad deal. It really is. So I'm gonna get back in here, try and get the children, all of my children, to go down the big slides. It's the first time to a water park. But we are going to get after it. Have a good time. It is a beautiful day. Uh, I'm telling you, man, you got to get in that family time. That family time is critical. Get it in and enjoy life because you only get one of them. You better do right with it.